Hi, it's Will from Tabletop Generals. It's been a while since we shot a video, but I just picked up something that really looks interesting, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. You may have heard of a company called Zvezda. They make some World War II 20mm stuff. They make a whole bunch of model airplanes and tanks, and they make some other stuff too. This is Age of Battles. Age of Battles is a ancient to medieval rule set that you can use with pretty much any scale miniatures, but it's designed for use with Zvezda's own 1/72 scales. And this box is the 1242 Battle of Lake Peipus, forgive me for the pronunciation of that, between Alexander Nevsky and the Russians versus the crusading Livonian knights. Cool thing about this right off the bat, it comes with the complete Age of Battles rule set, not just a little watered down version specifically for the box. It comes with the entire rule set in English, translated to be readable. Not a bad translation. It's not the best translation, but it certainly is readable. And another cool thing is it comes with 3 different difficulty levels of play. There's basic, intermediate, and advanced. So when you're getting started, just follow the basic rules and you can add on from there. This is in there. This is the history of the battle being simulated by the box. And then you have the Russian knights and their stats, and the Livonian knights and their stats. And then on the back, there's some special rules for the Catholic priest and the Orthodox priest. Each one can give a little morale bonus to their side. And if they get killed, it's a negative. So what's in the box? First off, you've got 10 movement trays, 2 measuring sticks, a dry erase marker, a D20, and a little template for turning. Then we'll look at, these are the Livonian knights. You get 2 sprues identical. Looks like 4 mounted knights per sprue, and the rest are dismounted. Some shields and weapons are detached to be glued on before or after painting, and some models already have the weaponry attached. Let's see if I can get a good focus. I can't really get a good focus on the plastics, but I'll just tell you, for the price, the models are excellent. That's too far away. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I'm under camera limitations right now, but these models are excellent. It's soft plastic, which some modelers consider a negative, especially if your models are making frequent trips from the tabletop to the floor. But for the price, they're outstanding. These are the Russian knights, and the sprues are different. There are only 2 mounted Russian knights, Nevsky himself and his standard bearer, I suppose, and then everybody else is dismounted, most with shields detached to be glued on, and most with weapons attached, but there are a few spears and pikes and things that are detached that you put on during assembly. So this is the other sprue. It's all infantry and some archers. One thing I didn't particularly like was the little cards for each unit. You got 10 movement trays, so I'm assuming you have 10 total units. You've got 10 of these cards. These are the little stat cards, and you fill them out with the dry erase marker during the battle. I don't know, that just seems like a bad idea to me. Well, first thing I'm going to do is make photocopies of a couple of these and just have them sort of disposable as opposed to trying to reuse them. It's no big deal, and it's not a major setback. You know, you can just scan it into the computer and then print them out black and white, as many as you want. That way you're not trying to recycle these from battle to battle. But that is a pretty minor nitpicking detail. Something else cool, I mentioned the priests earlier. Here is the Orthodox priest, and then this is the Livonian Catholic priest, and they have morale bonuses and various drawbacks should they die in the course of the battle. You may hear my little daughter in the background. She's fascinated with what I'm doing. This is something else that I thought was cool. The basic objective is for the Livonians to capture the Russian camp, and for the Russians to prevent that from happening. And they include the camp in sturdy paper, full color, glossy, cutout glory. So I can't wait to put these tents together. It's stuff like that just appeals to me. Comes with instructions for that, which you probably don't need. We have a giant visitor. Say hi, Sophia. But that's basically what's in the box. Do you want to know what initially drew me directly to this? I can show you. Let's see if we can focus on that price tag right there. $38.50 for the complete rules and everything you see here, which is not a bad deal at all, considering the cost of 28mm games. That wouldn't even make a dent in what you need to play. But this is everything you need to play, including the complete rule book with army lists from ancients all the way up through medieval. Zvezda makes a whole bunch of 172 scale stuff, and there's all sorts of other 172 scale stuff available. So we are going to playtest this. I may even get to playtest this tomorrow night down at Geekdom. And if I like it, keep an eye on the website. It may show up. But either way, I will post on the Facebook tomorrow night, which you can search for on Facebook, Tabletop Generals, all one word. As soon as we play it, hopefully it'll be tomorrow night, I'm going to post my initial thoughts and some pictures of the game in action. And then I'm going to paint all these minis and post pictures of that too. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you guys have a great night. This has been William from Tabletop Generals. You can find us on the Facebook. Obviously subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can find us on the web at thetabletopgenerals.com. Thanks. Have a great one.